What's up everybody, Kamal Keel here, and today we're going to replace the left cornering light on my dad's 2006 Porsche Cayenne S. I think it's this one right here. It kind of faces outward of the vehicle because I guess it comes on when you're turning the steering wheel left or right. And the reason we're replacing it is because he's receiving a message on the instrument cluster. I think it says check left cornering light. And so we didn't know if it was intermittent at first because it didn't stay on all the time, but what it was is if you have your lights set to auto, every time the headlights decide to kick on, the message appears. So it's actually, we think it's just the bulb, so hopefully that's what it is. So first thing we're gonna do, the headlight actually has to come out to do this. You'll see this little plastic tab here with a headlight picture on it. So I think we just push down on that side and it should come out with a little effort. And there's a little tether attached to it, so don't yank on it too hard. And then when you look down in there, you should see a little hex screw, and so we're gonna have to unscrew that to remove the headlight. And if we go to the back of the car, your Porsche actually comes with a tool, this one right here, that's meant for actually removing the headlight. So you just take this tool out of here. You can see it has the spot to go over that hex screw. So that'll just fit right on there. We haven't actually done this before, so this is the first time. Hopefully it goes smoothly. When we were turning it counterclockwise, we were just getting a clicking noise, but it's actually when you turn it clockwise, you can see the headlight actually will pop out. So then you just slide the headlight out. And there's no connector to remove. You'll see here when you slide the headlight out, it actually inserts itself into the connector. That's part of the assembly that holds the headlight in. So here you can actually see where we attach the tool on the little hex and moving it clockwise and counterclockwise. So you'll have it turn to the right when you slide the headlight in, and then when you move it to the left counterclockwise, it'll pull the headlight back in place and lock it into the connector there. So, alright, so you got these two metal tabs here. I guess we'll just pull them to the outside. And the cover should pop off. And then, so you see, this is your main headlight bulb. And that would be your side light. And then this one right in here. So you can see in the headlight, this one right here is the cornering light, which we're gonna be taking out. And you can see there's two metal clips. It looks like they're what holds the bulb in there. So to remove the clips, yeah, it looks like you just push them down and out to the side. So when you push, you'll push it down. So the one at the bottom, you push down, and then to the bottom, the one on the top here, you'll push down and pull it up, and then this will actually come out like that. And then it's kind of tight in there, especially if you got big hands. Okay, yeah, so you see this, these brown wires here, it's the ground. You can pop that off, and that actually probably just gonna use some needle nose pliers. You just pull the ground off here. That'll make the bulb come out much easier. And you'll see here's the bulb. And then we got our the new bulb from just the Porsche dealership. And the part number, if you wanna, before you do the job, just know which one it is. It's this one right here, halogen bulb, and it looks like it was 25 bucks, so it's I guess kind of pricey, but if you want your bulb to work, that's what you gotta do. And then also just make sure you wear gloves, obviously, with handling any bulbs, because if you get oil residue on the bulb itself, it'll cause it to heat up faster and burn the filament out. So as you can see, yeah, we can actually see the filament is broken inside the bulb, so that kind of confirms that that's what it was. So then you just want to put it the same way the other one was. So pop the old one out, put the new one in. I know it might be hard to see, but there's a on the bulb, when you put it in there, as you can see here, there's this little curve indent in there, and then there's a little metal tab, so that'll actually just sit on top of it. And it looks like it's the same thing on the bottom where that we pulled the ground wire off. There's a little tab there where that'll go over the ground. So yeah, I'm finding it easier if you hold the bulb in place with it sitting over the tabs top and bottom. It's easier to put the hooks back on. So I just got the hooks back on, which you just move them over, push it down, and then I don't know if you can see it from this side better maybe. How they just gotta go over under these tabs on top and bottom. So that's actually easier than trying to get the ground connector snapped back on first. So when we were removing the ground, you can see that the wires are pretty brittle and they started exposing some of the copper. So I just have electrical tape just so we can wrap it up again, just so it doesn't touch any other metal or any other open wires in there and cause any issues. So the hardest part was really just getting this ground connector back on the pin in there. So now we'll just put this back on. And I'm just checking out the gasket to make sure it didn't come out anywhere or it's not rolled over. So we'll just put it on here. Pop this side. You should see the little indents where it snaps in. Get this side. Pops in. When you put the headlight in, you'll see right here that piece needs to grab here, and when you rotate it counterclockwise, it'll actually pull the headlight in and connect it to the connector. And then you'll actually see these little things here that they There's two on this side, and there's two on this side, and there's these railings in here, right here, and then also on this side. And they just need to slide into there. So. Yeah, so when you're rotating this counterclockwise, when you hear a click, you know that it's locked in there, and then you can obviously remove that and try to wiggle it around, and if it feels solid, then that's how it should feel. And we actually took this little rubber part here off, which there's just 3 little indents there that'll slide back on. Yeah, you'll see it'll go under that rubber seal that's actually surrounding your headlight. And then you can put the first tab we took off back. It was kind of a little tricky. Let's see here. And then lastly, obviously, we'll just check to see if the message still comes on. So earlier I was explaining that when we had it on auto, the message will appear automatically when the headlights try to illuminate it, the cornering light. But you can also force it on by just turning the headlights on, which the message isn't there anymore. So that's good. Thanks.